Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the World Class Championship Wrestling Review Series, March 19th, 1988, and promo heavy show, but there is a promo in here that you've got to hear. It's not the first one, but the second. Chris Adams comments on Terry Taylor, basically says Taylor has injured him, cost him money before, will cost him money again, and is costing him money now. He wants revenge. This isn't about wrestling, this is about a fight. They do not acknowledge their history in other promotions at this point, but it's basically implied that Taylor is going to get taken out by none other than Chris Adams. So Michael Hayes talks about Buddy Roberts and the Iceman. This is a phenomenal promo. Go study it, go watch it, go do what you do. Michael Hayes basically says he came back to World Class for the sake of music, not wrestling. He says he did not want anything more to do with the Freebirds Von Erich feud. He says he still wanted to be friends and be there for Buddy Roberts. Admits to having a drinking problem and says Roberts does too. Roberts, he claims, has ruined the concert. He blames Buddy Roberts for ruining his opportunity in front of record executives. He says that he is out there thinking, and he wants to get rid of the Angel of Death, wants to get rid of Iceman Parsons, but more than anything, he believes that this is not what the Freebirds stand for, and there is a major issue. He says he's done fighting with the Von Erichs, but not done fighting with the idea of Buddy Roberts doing what he's doing to the Freebird name and the like. This is a phenomenal promo. Highlights of Tatum and Victory versus the Simpson brothers. Simpsons take control in the portion of the match that we join. Lots of attempted double teams by the heels, but all four men end up in the ring. One of the Simpsons gets thrown over the top rope to the floor. Referee doesn't make the call because he doesn't see it. And referee having difficulty keeping Victory and Tatum out of the ring at simultaneous times. Tatum takes shots at the younger Simpson. Both Simpsons back in the ring. Simpsons do slip over with a victory and regain the tag team championships in relative quick order in this particular matchup. This is much to the chagrin, as you can probably imagine, of Tatum and Victory. Roll up out of nowhere and gain the victory. Tatum takes the loss of the fall. Tatum and Victory discussing the Simpson brothers at ringside. The belts are back over their shoulders. I guess they switched belts again. Anyway, not a good place to be in any stretch of the imagination. Basically the idea is they want to get rid of the Simpsons once and for all. They are not happy, and that is the idea here. Kerry Von Erich against Al Perez for the world title is up next. This is a match that has not aired yet. It is not the cage match, so it's new content. Gary Hart obviously out there with Al Perez. I think this is Kerry's first or second championship match since being back from the injury. Certainly not heavy on TV. Perez and Von Erich go to battle and do a lot of power stuff early. Gary Hart on the outside looking rather suspicious. Kerry tries to get a roll through and get a roll up. Gets a near fall but does not get the win. Perez manages to push Kerry back into the corner, getting any advantage he can get, legal or illegal. Gary Hart is nervous on the outside because his man's in there with Kerry Von Erich. It's clear in his body language that he's nervous. Perez takes Kerry down, works over the arm for a couple of minutes, and we actually see them get about 2 or 3 minutes out of an arm bar here. They get back up, locked back up. Kerry is on the ropes, which is a bad place for a babyface to be, obviously. Hard shots, and Kerry tries to go over the top rope, can't get over, so finally gets sent over by Perez. Perez spends the next couple of minutes trying to keep Kerry Von Erich out of the ring and doesn't want to face him full on. Kerry does make it back into the ring, starts punching in, kicking at Perez, sends him from one corner to the other. Perez hits a really weird buckle, takes a really weird buckle. Kerry back with the arm bars and the like. Kerry tosses Perez into the corner before cinching up on an armbar again. It's clear that neither one is ready to lead this match. They are struggling here, and that is clear as well. Kerry bow and arrows on the arm. Tries to slip a half on Perez. Gets a few near falls, front face lock by Perez, and that kind of breaks things down even further. Attempted vertical suplex and succeeded by Kerry Von Erich, but somehow Perez rolls over back into the front face lock. Doesn't exactly make Kerry look good. Kerry hits an elbow drop, 1, 2, and Perez out the back door. Amazing that Kerry is being made to look this competitive without Perez. You would imagine that that Kerry would look stronger. Kerry sent back out to the floor, and Kerry also, before that, misses I guess he's going for a crossbody, but he had a lot of trouble getting on that top rope, too. I don't know that Kerry was in the best mental space. The referee is down. Kerry with a roll-up, 1, 2, 3, and Kerry does defeat Al Perez. That is for the world title. I don't know whether the championship win stays, but all the babyfaces run out and are embracing Kerry. Kerry's champion again. That's a huge, big deal. Highlights of the Thunderdome cage match. Hard to follow everything because they come in the middle. Don't even know everybody in the match. The Freebirds and Von Erich and Emery are in there. Iceman King Parsons beating down on a Von Erich in one corner. Von Erich is tied to cuffed, as it were. Angel of Death trying to make his way into the cage. Assaults a referee in effort to get there. Not the smartest thing you could do. Meanwhile, Simpsons and Eric Emery are doing battle with each other. They lose, I guess, some electric power, and the heels are still taking over on the baby faces. Kerry Von Erich with a spinning discus punch on Gary Hart. Von Erich trying to pull the door off and actually gets into the cage. Kerry Von Erich obviously running wild and brings about a resolution where the heels are able to run away. Nothing really gets settled even in that cage. Tatum and Victory talked about being multi-time tag team champions both in the UWF and here. And then we go to a literally 3-minute match. Buddy Roberts and Kevin Von Erich. I don't even know why you do a 3-minute match unless you are desperate to fill time. Anyway, Gary Hart gets involved and Michael Hayes gets involved, goes after Buddy Roberts. Kevin Von Erich on the other side of the ring going after Gary Hart. The match never really gets started, but you have Kevin Von Erich on one side paired off with Gary Hart and the Claw. Buddy Roberts and Michael Hayes paired off on the other side. Maybe there's a team up for the one part of the Freebirds, one part of the Von Erichs somewhere in the future. The other Freebird associates, meaning King Parsons and Angel of Death, run in, and we close the show with everybody brawling around the ring. These seem to be very repetitive endings to the programs, and maybe this is a contributing factor of why World Class doesn't hang on that much longer. We'll be back with more right after this.